What's up, YouTube? Seraphim here again. I was just looking at a video online. Why is it that when people or cops hear it's my First Amendment right, they want to roll their fucking eyes? Those people. Like, if I'm filming out here, a cop or a citizen who's concerned and thinks I'm suspicious wants to know why I'm recording, and I go and say, well, ma'am, it's none of your damn, or sir, it's none of your damn business. It's my First Amendment right. And then they want to go and roll their eyes just because I said it's my First Amendment right. Even worse, I haven't heard this yet from people, from our American citizens, but from cops, American cops by that, want to say you're a constitutionalist. What is wrong with the Constitution, people? Tell me. I'd like to hear comments about that. What is wrong with the Constitution? James Madison, as I stated this before, worked long and hard to come up with the final draft of the Bill of Rights to make sure that this country's future was intact, that we don't end up the same way as England. And now people want to go and roll their eyes because they hear the First, the Second, the Fourth, the Fifth Amendments that protect American people. You don't roll your eyes, and you do not call people a constitutionalist, because the Constitution is for everyone, not just people who want to go and express it. I'm in a public place, and I can record whatever goddamn thing I want. I can record this damn vehicle that's going through, what she gonna do or what he's gonna do. Stop and tell me I need to delete it, I'll stick the middle fucking finger at that goddamn person and tell them, fuck you, it's my goddamn First Amendment right. You don't like it? Go to a goddamn communist country. Here, the Constitution rides all. There is no such thing as a constitutionalist. You don't roll your eyes when you hear the First Amendment right. No. When somebody says that it's their First Amendment right, you end it there, you take the fuck off. Don't justify trying to go and behind the Constitution of the United States. It's not going to work. When you say it's my First Amendment right, you stop, you say, okay, you have a good day, get the hell out of my goddamn face. Don't go and say, well, here's the situation, or here. No. What I hear is, I'm trying to find a way how I can trump the First Amendment. And I'm going to state this one more time. First of all, nobody, cop or American citizen, trumps the Constitution unless you are God. Not even the President of the United States can do that. 2, 2020 people, 10 years, 10 years, Homeland Security has passed a memo stating that I can record in a government facility as long as it's in a public easement, outside or inside. If it's public, I can record. Government officials, cops, or if you work for the city or if you work for the government, you have no privacy when you're in your official capacity. It is government officials' responsibility to cover up any private stuff. It's like a employee at a Whataburger or McDonald's that has to clean up their area just to make sure that the customer doesn't see a dirty kitchen. It's like at Walmart when an aisle needs to be cleaned. Clean up on aisle 7. It's the same thing with the government officials in a government building when they're working. They have to do those same rules. You are responsible. Government officials are responsible for protecting people's privacy. Other than that, I can go over in a public lobby over a counter and look at it. I can record in a post office and people can't do a goddamn thing about it. And the employees can't do anything about it. No one can. And you want to roll your eyes and say, and when I say it's my First Amendment right, and you want to roll your eyes, or people want to roll their eyes, that means you spit in the face of America when you roll your eyes, when you hear somebody say, it is my First Amendment right. You spit in the face of John Madison. You might as well just go to his grave in Virginia and start pissing on it, because when you roll your eyes or when you say to somebody that they're the First Amendment activists or they're a constitutionalist, you're basically spitting in the face of James Madison, a founding father of this country. When you say to somebody who's exercising their rights that they're a constitutionalist, or you want to roll your eyes because someone said it's their First Amendment right, or it's their Second Amendment right, or whatever, then you might as well go to James Madison grave and piss on it, because you are an un-American citizen. A founding father is basically you telling us people that do this, constitutionalists and First Amendment activists or whatever, then you might as well be calling James Madison that same thing. And you know what James Madison will say to that person? He will probably call him King George. And if you don't know who King George is, which you probably don't, because the youth of today's society, besides my son, because I am teaching him, is ignorant today. Anyways, my point being is, get this through your head, people. Don't roll your eyes at people expressing their First Amendment right in a public place. Don't call a person a First Amendment activist. Cops too. Because if you end up calling these people and titling them a constitutionalist or whatnot, you are degrading the Constitution and you're spitting on it. You might as well wipe your ass with it. This is the United States of America. We are a free country. James Madison wrote to protect that freedom. So if you want to call me a constitutionalist or a First Amendment activist, or you want to roll your eyes, then you might as well go to James Madison grave and call him the same thing. In fact, why don't you just piss on him? And government buildings that want to display the Bill of Rights but don't want to follow them, you might as well take those Bill of Rights out, take it to the goddamn toilet, and wipe your ass with it, because that's basically what you're fucking doing. Otherwise, when I go into a public place, in a government building, and I see the Bill of Rights and the Constitution display, and they want to trump on that, I will get their fucking heads, I will break that glass where the Constitution is, and I will tell them to read it over and over and over until he understands or she understands and gets the point. Policies and feelings don't trump the Constitution. Get that through your fucking heads, people and cops. Get it through your thick skulls. And if you're not gonna get it, then leave this fucking country and go to a place where there's communists at. Because that's what you are if you don't want to believe in the Constitution. You are a tyrannous and a communist. The United States Constitution trumps all, including feelings and policy. Get it. Write it down. Look it up. Do something to educate yourself. And if you don't want to know, get the fuck out this damn country. Plain and simple. Until then, later.